Hello, everybody, and welcome to my first masterclass: How to Trade from Zero Knowledge, how to build a system that will actually make you something. Okay, this will be the masterclass that you are going to learn the very basic concept of short term, long term trading, and how you can actually start, how to create an account, and things like that. Okay, completely free, direct to the point. Okay. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned to everything I'm planning. And by the way, I will be a speaker at the IFX Expo 2026 here in Dubai. Betting on you. This is the number one online trading show of the world in Dubai. We focus on all things trading. I'm personally joining the crypto talk, crypto versus fiat, what the future will bring us. So I'm very excited. Thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to meet you guys in person. This first class, I just want to invite you to think about what is trading in the first sentence, what trading is. We've been trading our entire life. Even people in drop shipping, in other industries, they don't realize they're also traders. It's nothing bad with the markets. It's a lot more about us than the graphs itself, the market itself. It's how we respond into these extraordinary opportunities and crises and everything that happens every single day in the financial markets. Is all about how we position ourselves during crisis, during movement, how to use leverage, volatility, and so on. I can definitely talk 3 hours about it, but I just want to go to the basic of trading. Trading, very, very common thing. Some people are trading their hours, some people are trading products for something, some people are trading services. And by the way, sometimes I also trade services. We all trading on a daily basis, whether if it's your time, if it's your product, or if it's your service. So you understand that we are trading 24 hours, even if you don't like the word, even if you don't feel like, or I'm trading, or even if you don't want to participate in the trading industry, I'm so sorry to tell you that you are trading all the time. Understand the first main trading concept. And as I mentioned, we have been trading our entire history. Before money was created, we were trading already. Do not take trading as something that you're not familiar with, something that you never did, because you always did. Trading at the graphs, at the market, it's something else. But we all been trading, and if you like or not, if you believe or not, we are trading on a daily basis, every single day. Every deal is a trade, every friendship, relationship, everything is a trade, is a deal. Got it? Good. So with that said, the trading has always been in here. Let's dive into what is trading long term and trading on short term. Trading on long term is when your dollar cost average one asset, aka Bitcoin, or you can also do gold. Example, some people, are very attached to the thing, but either way, you're not buying the actual physical gold, or you're not buying the actual physical silver. You are just buying the idea, the stock of it. And it's okay too, it works completely fine. But when you are trading on the long term, it means you are a dollar cost average investor, and you will trade when it's really high. Let's say from 18 months, you will be buying gold, buying Bitcoin every single day. It hits the all time high. Eventually, you will sell it. Okay. And I hope you do. Some people only think of investing on a buying side forever, which is not very great either. You got to have an exit strategy, and that's how you make money. Unless if you're, I don't know what you're doing really. You got to have an exit at some point, no matter what stock you are accumulating. No matter if you are an angel investor, also, which is like you invest in small startups that will be very, very well in the future. Whether if you are a long-term investor or a short-term trader is a person that is like me. In this case, I am both. I'm a long-term trader and I'm a short-term trader. What do I mean by that? Well, long-term DCA trader, it's a person who buys on a long term and will sell eventually at some point and you will trade for something else. Let's say you made 100K from dollar cost average and you will cash out from that to buy a property, whatever you want, whatever you pleased. By the way, this is not financial advice, and I'm not advising you to invest in real estate either, because I don't own any real estate myself at the moment. Okay, I'm not sure what the future will bring. But however, in a short term trader, a lot of people see it as a very bad thing, but I see it really, really, really as a beauty because I'm not attached to things that much, you know. Besides that, I'm also on a long term trading side, I'm not attached to the asset itself. Even knowing that I am the bit blonde and I started everything around Bitcoin, if I have to sell one day to do something else, I will sell it. And I will probably buy again on the next dip, okay, which means the lower side, which means the downside, because there are many, many little words that you have to learn in order to catch up with fintech, catch up with investments, and people don't really tell you. We have tons and multiple single micro words in business, in finance, that the average person cannot understand, and most people expect mass adoption to happen without explaining people those little words. So, anyways, downside, dump, it's all means that is down, is low, you're gonna buy at the low. Being a short-term trader or a day trader is really beautiful and powerful. You're not attached to anything. You can buy and sell any day, anytime that your strategy allows you to. Okay. I'm not telling you to overtrade. I've done that mistake multiple times. I've lost more than 50,000 USD. Okay. For me, it's a lot of money from where I came from my background. I know people, commonly traders here that I know in Dubai, they lost 5 million in trading and they are very fine with it. That's how the game works. Talk about short term trading equals high risk, high profit. Nobody tells you what that means, but it just means that you are a person who enter and exit in a short period. And that could be on a daily graph, that could be on a 4 hourly time frame, that could be on a 15 minutes time frame. It doesn't really matter. You are not attached to the asset itself. You just want to make profit and you're probably going to reinvest into something else or pay your bills. This is a definition of a short-term trader to the long-term trader. You do understand both of that, you understand the main principle of trading. Because if you want to trade, you are trader already. I'm sorry to tell you, you are trading something in your life every single day. As I mentioned, even sacrificing family time, relationship time, everything is a trade. Okay, recognize that you are a trader already today, whether if you are an employee or if you are an entrepreneur, you are a trader. And now you understand the two main factors that makes a long-term trader slash investor and a short-term trader, daily trader, short-term. Understand both of them, you have a broader mindset and you are ready to go to our next video, which will be more into presenting you a bit of the technicals. Okay. And by the way, before we move into that, I would love to give you a quick tip. Before you start trading, ask yourself, do I really want to be a trader? How many years of my life I'm willing to sacrifice? In my case, has been 7 years now. I had people laughing on me. I had people leaving me. I had family people, you know, bullshitting about me. I had friends leaving, relationships breaking up. But I really want you to ask yourself this question before moving to the next chapter, which is more into the technical side. I want you to really, really just switch off everything and think about, do I really want to be a trader? Because if you're not passionate, it took me 7 years. Okay. If you're not very passionate, don't even come to the market. You've got to have that on mind. Do you know what I mean? You've got to have this willingness inside of you. It's not that easy. It's not all flowers. As you see, a lot of people flexing Lambos out here in Dubai. You see loads of other things, but I know many people don't have money management. So ask yourself before moving into the next one, do I really want to be a trader? Ask yourself these questions today, and how long are you willing to suffer to learn this skill? Skill of you and you are there with the screen. What are the actions? What are the steps you are actually taking when no one is watching you? Okay. Someone told me I would lose everything for the first 4 years. I would lose constantly. I would lose people. I will lose relationships. I will lose family members. I will lose friends and money constantly, 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 fucking losing all the time. The percentage of people who succeed inside this industry is absolutely tiny because trading tells everything about yourself, how strong you are inside, and here, mentally, it's a fucking mental business. So before you go into the next step that I'm gonna give you, please switch off everything and think about the screen hours, the burnouts, and all of those things that people invented today. I had multiple burnouts. I had so much struggle. I cried so much during the dark. It was a very tough journey for me. However, today you have AI and different tools. When I started, things were a bit different. I believe from this first one, you can understand what trading is, a long-term slash DCA investor is, what being a short-term trader is. I believe you have the value of this knowledge to walk out from it. Please let me know in the comments what do you think about this, and if you can understand clearly, if you want me to explain more, please let me know in the comments. And expect next week to have the second episode on how to be a trader from zero. But first, an honest conversation with yourself. Ask yourself if you want to do that. Anyways, I decided to give you a quick bonus. Revolut is being a very helpful and useful account. If you don't feel like trading on the short-term period, you can long-term DCA with Revolut. I will leave the link down below to Revolut. It's a very useful and easy, user-friendly account. I am personally using Revolut. This is not paid, by the way. And I think it's a very interesting, good account, especially if you are a long-term trader or a short-term trader. Revolut covers you up everywhere. It has multiple currencies. You can deposit inside Revolut with crypto, which is a massive, massive help. Avoids you paying extra fees. And if you are using Revolut, what do you think about Revolut crypto? And by the way, do you know how to deposit? It's very easy. Okay, you open a crypto wallet with Revolut. You do a very quick survey, and you deposit your crypto directly inside of Revolut. Thank you so much for making into the last step. See you on the next one. Bye bye. Vamos.